Well, here's a little short update on the situation. Here's our motorhome we've been living in for 5 years or more. Up here it's not very big. And here is what left we've got. We've got this concrete block to lay on both ends of this foundation, but the foundation is finished pretty much. There's the top plate. There's our septic system that is in place. The runners down here where all of the pillars that the modular was set on. There are the vents. Vents have screens on the inside. This is 6-inch thick concrete slabs here with the pillars set. More concrete. There's the insulation that we'll cram in wherever we can put it on the module while it's apart and putting it back together. I finished this top plate yesterday so the boards would not warp, but we got them down there. See, we had to move the motor home from right here. It was actually right here. That's where it was. The front of it just about right here. Where the motor home was. And move it over there. We had to put the septic system in again. I had to get some extensions on the feed line for the electrical. Hook it all back up to the septic system. Had to dig it all out. Put new lines in. There's a line there that was actually hooked up to at one time. And there's Monkey, our little blind cat. She's having a hard time. She doesn't know where she's going now. Everything's changed. She doesn't know what happened there. Anyway, there's little Monkey. It'd be quite an adjustment for her. But she seems to be able to adjust because she can't see where she's going, but she feels her way around. If you watch her, she'll come up to something and feel of it. Now she's going to bump into that. She knows it's there. All kinds of new things she's running into. And she'll step down and feel her way. It's a wonderful little old cat. 4 years old and been blind here in the wild country all of her little old life. Does well for not being able to see. Isn't that right, Monkey? Do you hear me up here, Monkey? Huh? Yeah. There's the pad for the AC unit. Everything's all ready for the module. Pray that everything will go all right. So we had to dig all this line way over here to the septic tank, and we've replaced the thin white line with 4-inch black ABS. She's finding her way around. She likes to stay underneath the motor home. She knows every square inch of that. That's where she was born. Well, that is it. There's where we moved our clothesline poles. Marilyn had to do her little artwork in here. with a traveling dog and the cross of the Lord. And 7/9/2019 when we poured that. The little artwork over here too. We're going to California today, so have to get going. There, we set this one in place. We got to still do the other one. We're going to pour a little, about a 6-foot wide or 8-foot wide concrete, thin concrete slab in here. We put those bottles on top of there so somebody wouldn't fall on the rebar. They have to be bent flat for the modular to come in, and then they'll stand them back up and put the brick. And that's one of our boys there, one of our little black cats, and he's talking as he goes, little black Siamese. What they are. Anyway, there, let's see, who are you? Are you Coley? Is that Coley? It's got to be Coley. Yeah, that's Coley. Alright, well, there's our chimney for our stove. What a mess, huh? All been moved around. I have to move all of this. This will be right in front of the module, our home, so we have to move all of this out there. I made a location for her to move it. And that's where the cats live, in that little place there, so Monkey will have to adjust to that also. That's it for now. God bless you. This is a video of our modular after it's been taken apart. I don't think you can see inside or anything. There it is. Got the tires on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 axles. A lot of the stuff piled in there all over. And it is all taped up and everything. There's the wires underneath it right there. You don't jerk them out. All the tires are on 8 axles on each one. I think that goes in it also. All these have been moved out from underneath it. And there's all the tires. Yeah. Looks like we have one external outlet. And there's where windows on this side. One more shot at it. Looks like it's got a light above this one here. They rolled up the lines, or took them down, one or the other. Alright. That's it as it stands now. There she is. Maryland and Hawthorne. The largest weapons depot in the world. You can look out there, you can see bunkers as far as you can see. These are all types of, there's an undersea mine, trailers, missiles, bombs. There's another undersea mine, more mines, shells, there are bullets. Retarder, inflatable air. Missiles and bombs of all sorts. Parachutes, ammo cans for sale. Tank. There's a military tank. More bombs. Bullets. Hawthorne Ordnance Museum, America's Patriotic Home. There's a big shell right there. Now that is a bullet. That is a big bullet. That is a large bullet. That's goes out of a big shell of some sort. That's an exploding bullet. More bombs and bullets. Undersea mine. Those big bullets there. What?
Did you take a picture of the tank?
I've got a picture of the tank, but I'm going to go up there and take a closer picture of it. This is a big tank. That's got a lot of armor on it. M47 Patton. Hawthorne Ordnance Museum. Climb on tank at your own risk. Alright, there's down in the tank. There you are, down in the tank. And that's the big shelves where it was in there. There's the seats. They don't look very comfortable, but it's probably, there's 50 caliber ammunition there. The top of the tank. More bullets and bombs and missiles. This thing's got a lot of armor plating on it. I don't think you could shoot a bullet into that thing. I don't think it's bothered at all. Now, Marilyn, that's a big bullet. That's a bullet. That's a projectile. That's a projectile. These are projectiles behind right here. These are projectiles.
Let me take your picture up here.
Hold on. Okay, just don't touch any buttons. Nope, don't touch any of that.
Let me hold it.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
It's an undersea mine. That's how they work right there. Another undersea mine. Undersea mines. Bombs. 1,050-pound bomb. 1,050-pound bomb. More bomb. That was torpedo. That's a torpedo there. That is a torpedo. These are projectiles that they shot out of the big guns. Projectiles. Large projectiles. And every one of them were full of powder. World War II bomb, 250 to 500 pounds with inertia fuse. Times the bullets. Times the bullets. 2,000-pound bomb. Oh boy, there's a big projectile. Whatever cannon that came out of was something else. 2,000-pound bombs over here. Any aircraft guns? Dummy torpedo. Kinds of torpedoes. Those are bullets, projectiles. Dummy torpedo. 16-inch. 45 gun barrel section. 14,000 pounds. Those are big projectiles. That gun shot those 16-inch guns, projectiles. More guns. Those are rapid fire guns, that's what they shot. Big torpedoes. These are projectiles out of some big monstrous thing. Oh. Those are full of explosions, explosives too. Looking down the barrel of that. £750-pound World War II bomb. Bomb. 500-pound with snake-eye fin. High explosives. 8-inch 55 caliber bag charge. 15 towards vintage. This is quite a deal here.
How are you, sir? Good. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it.
Okay, warhead torpedo.
I think this is a drone. That's what they used to look like back here.
Kinds of shells there.
I believe it's some type of drone that they used to drop the bombs. Yeah. Reconnaissance drones. Yeah, and our little girls today are like this. Yeah. I believe these were used in Vietnam. And there's another one in the back.
Torpedo stem gauge.
There's a lot to see. We go all the way around to your right, and then
12-inch projectile, World War II. 16-inch projectile. There's the barrels. All the rifling in it. Barrels and the riflings in those barrels. Helicopter. Bunch of shells.
We've got bullets from that size to that size to bigger.
250-pound bomb. 500-pound bomb.
Oh yes, and it goes all the way around to the left through this whole building, all the way over that way.
Got to be an engine of some sort. Radios. Types of radios.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, did you gentlemen see absolutely everything?
No way, I'm gonna have to come back.
Well, that's wonderful. Sign our guest book before you leave.
We did.
Okay.
We haven't been outside yet. No, I gotta go.
You can get into, and I want to make sure you can get into that tank.
I want to see this too.
Okay.
Get the tank.
All right.
Yeah,
There you
all
go.
right.
Get a little olive oil going
Yeah,
on.
if I'm not
Magazine
back in
area.
5 hours,
Volker.
Okay.
send the reserve. They've got a crane truck.
We'll
Oh,
send
good,
the Marines.
good.
I know the fire chief, so we can get him to come down.
Bring a hook and ladder on the rope.
Thank you for coming in.
Chair,
Yes.
you know, didn't know if you knew I was here.
Yes, I see you. Zuni warheads. 155mm copper head projectile. 50 caliber machine gun. See that? That's a Browning. Gun barrel bolts. Anti-submarine missiles. Helicopters. Oh, these are bazooka. Wild horses out here. Near the lake. Oh, that's what's inside of those explosives. Or bombs. M77 firebomb, napalm, Vietnam era. That must be a 30 caliber machine gun. 30 caliber machine gun. That's what it is. 1918. Rifles from that era. There's the M1 Garand. 03 Spring Enfield, Springfield. Toledo scales. .1943 Springfield, British Enfield. Japanese Arisaka. I had one of those rifles. There's another one down there. I had one of those. Also, that's 6.5. I had a 7mm and 6.5. Oh, this is the big museum. Grenades of all sorts. All kinds of grenades. Bombs. Gas mask. Big projectiles. Large projectiles. 16-inch projectile. That's the powder charges behind it. 16-inch, 2,000-pound projectiles. Explosive. That's one of the barrels right there. Part of the barrel. Mine. Torpedoes. MK-50 torpedo airdrop. That's a stretcher. Bring men in. Probably blood drenched. Army uniform. Machine guns. And aircraft. 25mm cannons. Air cannons. Bazookas. Engines. Jet engines. Army drone. That's a big gun. Propeller. Missiles. Remote control recoverable subsonic aerial target drone. Big bombs. Well, they were quite sophisticated also. MK-37 anti-ship, 1960 vintage. MK-45 torpedo, Cold War era. MK-48 torpedo, still in service. Miniature mobile target, MK-38. Big projectiles. Large projectiles. Atomic bombs and kinds of stuff. Mines. .50 caliber machine gun. 50 caliber machine gun.
Yeah, that's the way we used to handle it, just like that. Without the open. I loved it.
I like that too, I really like that.
There's a place we used to, in the vicinity when I was but you can't even get there anymore. They tore out the bridges and the roads
Oh.
and let it go back all natural. And we used to go out there with another family and camp every year for 5 or 6 years in a
Well,
row.
that was nice.
It was beautiful.
You just remember those times. Those trees up there in the redwoods, you can't hardly see the top of them.
Yeah.
But it's so
Makes you
nice.
dizzy looking up at
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yep.
And they always have oil berries around.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
223.
That was
All the
nice.
way back yonder. 45
My
cold.
husband is, you know, part of the things that he knows, he's a gunsmith, so he's interested.
Oh, yeah.
He fixes guns.
That's interesting. My ex-husband used to have an old gun that he was in his family, and it had a hex gun.
Machine guns. All pointing at me. Dangerous things. All kinds of 40 millimeter ammunition. Some of the bombs and stuff out here. There's a picture of it.
这还算小的，你看这个大片，这是3个炮火人的。
Navy ships. That's an M1 carbine. I had the Admiral's watch one time. Retired Admiral's watch and ship's clock from here. Different bombs and things. Gulf War. Soldiers, Air Force, Army, all the airplanes. Army, Air Force, Navy, Air Force, and all that. Hawthorne Army Depot is second to none. Hawthorne Army Depot is second to none, and that's true. It's the largest in the world. Officer of World War I leather latings. Bomb scales. Never saw anything like this in my life. Not Fort Seal or anything, it's nothing like this. Stinger missile launcher. Aircraft signal cartridges. Lead projectiles. 16 inches. Don't mess up your life. I had one of those. There's a J37 Kier. J38, one or the other. I had one of those. That goes on your thigh and you send CW, Morse code. That's like a 4570. 4570 or 4590 shells. This was a long time ago. Machine guns, all pointing at me. Dangerous things. All kinds of. Well, here's a little short update on the situation. Here's our motorhome we've been living in for 5 years.